How we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Sleepy with It. I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And what are we playing today?
Wonderland's War.
You're lucky it was somewhere. Because we don't have the book sitting on the table and we don't have the box sitting behind us, so it's really hard. Now, speaking of box behind us, what are those boxes behind us?
Giveaway games.
Giveaway games. Now, some of them are currently active giveaways, which are the ones that are most prominent, and we do have a video explaining how you can enter to win those. Those giveaways are going until the 21st for Extra Life Charities.
Para los niños.
Para los niños. So, of course, go check out that video to find out how to enter. But with that said, we're going to flip over and I'm going to give a brief rundown of Wonderland's War. Now, of course, we are playing a two-player version. I don't know if there's been any gameplays of the two-player version, so of course I'll go over the differences from a two-player version. But of course, this isn't a full rules how-to. If you want to see a rules how-to, go watch somebody else because they'll probably do it better than me. So let me go ahead and flip over the camera. All right, so here we go. We are set up for a two-player game of Wonderland's War. And why is that?
Because there are two of us in this adventure.
Two of us in this adventure, this madness adventure. These are quest cards. What did you do with the cards you took? Oh, they're okay. So in Wonderland's War, it is a bag building, kind of like a deck building where you're trying to improve what's inside your bag, plus area control, area majority game, plus a little bit of push your luck. So we know we like two of those three things. It's the area control we haven't done much of. I think the closest we've done is like smash up for an area control. So on our turns, what we're going to do is it works in two phases. First phase is the tea party. In the tea party, we're going to go around and round and round in circles and pick up the cards that we want. When we pick up these cards, they're going to give us certain things. So for example, here, this one's going to give us a forge token plus a, I'm not sure what the dagger is, plus a dagger.
Like
Oh no, it plus increases our level. Sorry, it increases our level of our leader. This here is going to give us a Wonderlandian, which are over there on that side. Plus it is going to give us a upgrade. I'm not sure what the upgrade is for. Yeah, I'm going to have to...
this thing too? Here.
Oh, yeah, one of our upgrades on the left side. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Lots of iconography. This one here lets us choose any of the Wonderlandian tokens here, which all have special abilities, so we'll go over those. This lets us pick up a quest. This one is a little bit more dangerous. I forgot also the ones that have the little meeple symbol at the top. That allows us to put our supporters, I got these cute little kitties, out in the realms. This one here is a more advanced card. It's a better card, but of course to do that you are going to get some madness tokens or shards, which of course, and well, I'm going to say which of course, at the end of the round, the tea party, whoever has the most is going to have to take 2 madness tokens instead of just 1. Bella, please lay down, sweetie. Hi, saw this earlier video and subscribed. Do you ever post videos on BGG? Yeah, all of our videos automatically get posted to BGG. Bella, I don't know how you're trying to get comfortable with you can't dig through your bed. That's not going to happen. But yeah, so the rest of these are just more abilities. In a 2-player game, normally you would only go to 4 cards in the tea party. In a 2-player game, we're going to go all 5. I think there's 10 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 11. Okay. Either way, we're going to get 5 cards each. Now, if we do go all the way around to this point here, we are going to have to roll the shard die. The shard die is what's going to give us more of these madness shards, which again, at the end of the tea party, is going to cause whoever has the most to take 2 madness instead of the normal 1. Now, of course, those get added to your bags. So the next thing is the area control aspect, which is the war. So say I've got a kitty cat here and I've got my character here. Nadri has her character here. We would compare our strengths. So right now my strength is 1, Adri's is 1, and you're going to need your little who's you what's it thingy, because I can't reach those either.
My what?
Your reachy thingy.
Ah.
your reachy thingy. So in a 2-player game, not only do we need to battle each other, we do need to also battle the local resistance, and that number goes up, and I'm gonna have to probably go back and grab the book behind me. But I know in the first round it's 3. So move the green one up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's 4. 3. Oh, we're on 1. Move us back to, well, we're fine. We're at 1. Okay, so we're at 1.
So there?
Yep, we're good. All right, so what we would do is we would now battle. So we would both reach into our bags. We would both pull out one of our tokens like this, so the other person can't see, and then we'd reveal our token. Now this is very, very bad to get at the very, very beginning because this is 2 madness. It's got 2 little markers, which means I'm gonna lose both of my people, which means I just busted. Game over for me on that fight. I get absolutely nothing. Audrey is going to get the points here. So she'd get 4 points in the first round, plus she would be able to place one of her castles in that area. But say I did not pull this one. Say instead I pulled something that was of actual use. There we go, a 3. So if I got my 3, I'd be right here. And then I would go up 3 on the little track up there, way at the top. 1, 2. Oh, I go up 3.
Didn't you?
I started at 1. So 3. Yep. So I'm at 4. So now I'm in the lead. Now this is where the press your luck comes in because we can choose, do we want to keep fighting? Basically, as long as you have representation in the battle, you can keep battling. But at a certain point, you're going to want to probably stop because there may be more battles that we need to fight in. Now in a 2-player game, one of the locations is off limits. So of course we've got that represented by our little sword here. So this is Wizen. We're not going there. Yeah, so we keep doing that. Our objectives are the quests. So we will have chances to pick up quests. In the quest for this one, it says Army of None. Into battle on a forge symbol in the Red Keep. So basically here in the Red Keep, when I would want to end that battle, I can see up there that I'm 1 short of a forge symbol. So I may want to go 1 more turn to make sure that I can get on that forge symbol so I can complete my quest. Say this was my quest that I had. So it kind of gives you some focus of what to do. And then the last thing are, I guess, to go over all of our abilities and stuff. So I am playing, and the other thing for a 2-player, we did start with 2 forge tokens inside of our bags instead of 1. And then of course we play on the 2-player side over here. So mine is, my default ability I get during a tea party is called Mirror Breaker. During the tea party, when you would roll a 3 on a shard die, I gain 0 shards. So he basically doesn't gain shards when he rolls a 3. Now if I roll a 2 or 1, I still got to gain those. And then I do have my upgrade abilities that work with my specific chips. And these are your number 3 chips. So Wicked Smile, when you play a smile chip, roll the shard die and gain strength equal to the shards shown. Do not gain shards. Misleading Smile. At the end of battle, if you have an active smile chip, move one of your supporters or Wonderlandians from this region to another. I have Vanishing Army. When you place the Cheshire into a region, remove 1 supporter from one of the players with the most units and place one of your own supporters. So basically I'm swapping their supporter for my supporter. And then Engineer of War. When you lose a supporter, if you're not in the lead on the battle track, I get +1 strength. So I basically get 1 more strength. So that is the Cheshire Cat. And then Audrey is playing Alicia.
Alicia.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice Rebellion, it says. Yeah, I know. Curious Strength. Once per tea party, when you gain a Wonderlandian card, increase your leader's strength by 1.
Okay, so when you gain a Wonderlandian card, you automatically upgrade your strength when you gain these W cards, which are those things over there. Also, you're going to focus on trying to get those because that'll quickly...
These things over here?
Yeah, any of the Wonderlandians. So that's going to quickly increase your strength, which matches her thematically because she's trying to build the Wonderland's rebellion against the Red Queen. Although neither one of us is playing the Red Queen.
Okay, then the
And then
other
your
is
upgrades for your
some
level 3 abilities.
Sword of Hope. When you play a Sword of Hope chip, flip your shield token to the unbroken side.
Oh, so you automatically unbreak
I broke it.
You broke it, yeah. So that is used to block madness or poison if you're playing against a Jabberwocky. So basically, normally you can only refresh your shield if you bust. When you bust, you get to flip it back over. So that actually allows you to flip it back over before then.
Everywhere at once. At the end of the battle, if you have an active Sword of Hope chip, you might lose 1 unit from a region to place Alice into that region.
Okay, so you basically, if Alice is not fighting in that region, you can bring Alice to that region. It gives you some extra strength because if this makes you make this go up, you could win battles that way. Okay.
Love of Learning. At the end of the battle, if you don't bust, return an active chip with strength 1 or 2 to your bag.
So bust was when you lose all your people in a region.
Okay. And befriend the populace. When Alice is placed into a region from Tea Party, gain a random Wonderlandian standee. At the end of the war phase, discard the standee.
Okay, so you basically get, it says standee, but basically you're gonna gain one of the Wonderlandian miniatures for the turn. Now the question is, are we supposed to then look up what their power is? Because that's not, I don't think, on any of these cards. That's okay, well that's a good ability, but I'm gonna have to keep grabbing the book when you unlock that. All right, so that is our characters, and then of course we'll be able to upgrade them and get points and get more supporters and stuff as we level up down here through forging, which is the first thing. Forge. After battle, you may forge 1 active chip. So if you pull a forge token, it's up here in your row, your active chip row. At the end of the battle, you'll be able to take it and forge down here in the bottom, which unlocks whatever that ability is that you cover up. Similarly, if you end your turn on a forge symbol up in the strength track, you'll be able to upgrade by same thing, taking one of your active tokens down. Oh, you can put all of our strength back to 0, por favor. Next are creatures. So creature, when this chip is exhausted, return to the supply and gain the other value creature. Put that in your exhausted pool. So basically at the end of each battle, the tokens that we have up here at the top are going to go down and be exhausted. What this does is, so the first time you get it, you're going to get a 1. And then after you pull it, you'll put this one back and you'll take the 5. And then if you play this one and it becomes exhausted, you put that one back and you gain the 1. So you're basically switching back and forth. So you're kind of gaining power, losing power each time you pull those. Flamingos double the strength of the next chip you place after in your active attack. So you get a flamingo, which is a 1, but then you pull a 2. That's going to make that 2 now a 4. Red Rook cannot be affected by other chip abilities. So basically they just count as 3 and 6. And you can't double them. So it's like this one here. Rose is allowed to gain 1 VP at the end of the battle if a rose was in your battle. And then you gain 2 VP when you forge this chip. So you kind of, when you play a rose, you want to kind of tie that with a forge or a forge up there so you can get 2 additional VP. Card soldiers, when played, return 1 exhausted chip to your bag or double this chip's strength. So it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish for that particular battle. If you want to win the battle, double the strength. If you know you're going to lose it, maybe you're doing a quest or something like that, then of course you can then take one of your exhausted and put it back in for the next battle. All right. And then after that, the only other thing we have are the Wonderlandians. We'll read those when we actually acquire them because we're probably going to, I don't know what they do. I can't read them from here. So Audrey's probably going to have to tell me what they are so that way I can acquire them. All right. So we do need to determine who goes first.
With our 20-sided extra life die for Children's Miracle Network, because we support the niños that need our help for healing and
well-being and happiness and long life.
Yes, yes.
See, all of those things.
Through the
All that Children's Miracle Network stuff. It worked.
So you can also help the niños using the links down below.
Yep. So there is a link down below. Of course, Extra Life Game Day is coming up on November 5th and 6th. We already have, I had 9 publishers, but Pandasaurus jumped in at the last minute. So now we have 10 publishers that we will be playing their games on game day. Both of those days, probably looking at anywhere between 12 to 14 hour days. Come out and join us. Try to win some games. Donate to charity to try to win our big game bundle. All, of course, in support of Los Niños. All right. So I don't know how you want to. I really don't have anywhere for you to roll that today.
We are supposed to have a tray.
The dice. Well, this is hard. Remember, we don't want it hurting the dice tray.
Oh, but we have.
Oh, I'll roll it. I'll roll it up here. Oh yeah, we do have the softer one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll it up here. What do you want?
Odd.
And that is an 11. So an 11 is odd.
No, I didn't mean
That means Audrey gets to go first. So
Step 1.
The person that goes first starts with 1 madness shard, and I start with 2 madness shards because of that. Ooh. So we are currently at the tea party. So in the tea party, we are going to be going around, and you want to just go wherever you want to pick up a card. Remember your special ability. And again, if you make it all the way around, then you do have to roll the madness die and possibly get some additional madness. So basically you want to look and see, what do you want to add to your bag? What do you want to do to get your supporters out in the realms? And you kind of don't want to go too far unless you see something you really like and you're willing to go that far. But then, like I said, then you have to worry about re-rolling the shard madness die.
What does this one?
So that one gives you 1 creature and 1 quest. But remember, yours, whenever you want the Wonderlandians, which are over there on the left. So I don't know what their abilities are, so you would have to read their abilities to see if they're going to be useful for you.
Do I read them aloud?
Yeah, you can read all 3 of them.
It says unicorn. At the end of the battle, return 1 of each active chip you have with a different border color to your bag instead of exhausting them.
Okay, so for each different color border, they go back to your bag instead of exhausting. Okay, so that can be beneficial.
Crown of
and it counts as 2 strength as well. So it's 2 strength in any battle that it's in.
2 strength. The next one says Crown of the Knave.
Mm-hmm.
The next chip each opponent draws has 0 strength, and that strength cannot be increased by other effects.
So basically that would force both of us to have a 0 strength, which you could play to your advantage, because you could be like, well, I'm good, and that came out, and just not play another one because it doesn't hurt you. But then for me, it would make me have a 0.
Dormouse.
Mm-hmm.
Name an allied chip type. Your chips of that type gain +2 strength when played while the Dormouse is in this battle.
Okay, so basically you would name one of your chip types. So you have to remember the chip types. And then they would get +2 strength. I wonder what it classifies as a chip type. Is it the color? Or not?
So player rate.
They're right here. This is the player age.
Oh, hola.
There's not much to them, but it talks about the tea party, and then it tells you what these guys over here do.
So this is where we're gonna do this part.
Yeah, we're still doing the tea party. Yep. So if you went here, for example, you would get one of those 3. You would be able to unlock one of your upgrades, and you would put out 2 people in one of the realms.
So the Sword of Hope
is your 3, is your number 3. So you currently have 2 of those in your bag.
And then if I play a Sword of Hope chip, flip your shield token to the unbroken side. So it's supposed to be broken?
No. If you use it and it breaks,
okay,
then that allows you to do that.
Okay, then I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so now you put 2 2 of your supporters in one of the 4 zones that we're actively in. So remember, each round is going to carry over. So this will be worth the most. Oh, your supporters, not your castle. This will be worth 12 points at the end of the game, but right now it's only worth 2, and then 6 in round 2, 4, 8, 8, 4, 4, 12, and 4, 6, 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna start here in the
middle?
Yep. Woods.
No,
And
you gotta put them both together.
hola.
Yeah, now the queen does have an ability where she can actually put them in 2 different, or if there's a meeple symbol here and a meeple symbol here, then you can put it in 2. And then your choice is either get a Wonderlandian or
Unlock one ability.
Now, Wonderlandian's probably better because then you can
When you
activate
gain a
that,
Wonderlandian card, increase your leader strength.
which is your strength of you.
Of course, I'm gonna get the unicorn.
Okay.
So I
So
bring
Abdi
it
gets the unicorn and you put it in the zone
on his card. Right
and his
next.
card. Yep, so that way you remember that you have him. I don't know where to put the quest cards. Here, we'll put the quest cards. We'll put them up here in this zone that we're not playing in.
Yep.
There we go. And then it says to hang one of these over to the left because there may be quests that require those. All right, and then upgrade your leader to 2. And then replace the Wonderlandian that you just took. And then you got to find, there they are, it's these ones. All right, so that's a new, what's that new Wonderlandian do?
Walrus Monocle.
Walrus Monocle.
When played, you may permanently discard this chip. If you do, search your bag for any chip on play.
Okay, so it basically lets you swap that chip for any other chip and just get rid of it. Okay. So that's Forge and allows me to upgrade my character. Since you just upgraded yours, I feel like that's probably my best bet. So I will take that. So I get to put out 1 person. Go ahead and start over here in the red keep. And then you get 1 Forge token added to me bag. And then I get to upgrade to level 2. We just keep doing this until we both have 5. So this one here allows you to get a Wonderlandian, one of those 3 that are still over there, and any one of these chips, any one of the level 1 chips. This one is a creature and a quest, and put out 1 more supporter. This puts 2 supporters, unlock an ability. That's 2 supporters, unlock ability, and if you want to risk it and roll the die, which is that bottom part, you can put out 2 more.
And why
supporters.
do I have to get rid of the die? 2?
Hmm?
Or do I have
No, that's just how many of those bad shards you have to take. You don't want the bad shards. I would not probably look much past that right now, just because, again, you need to be able to get 5 cards, and there's only 11 before you have to do the bad die. Me, I can run as far as I want because I've got that little bit of a safety.
I want a quest. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go there.
All right, so you put out 1 of your supporters in any one of the areas. All right, and then you get 1 of the creatures, the level 1 creature, to put in your bag. And then you get 1 quest. And so the quest, there's 2 parts. The top part is the quest you need to complete, and it shows the zone at the top, and that gets you 3 victory points. And then the bottom is an end of game feat that you're trying to accomplish. If you get both of these by the end of the game, then you get another 3 points. So that can be worth a total of 9 points at the end of the game.
6 points.
9. 3, 3, and then another 3 if you do both. So 9. All right. All right. Well, you took that. What was that one? The next chip, your opponent has 0 score. I don't know if I want that or not. I do get to choose any one of these that I want, though. Or I can put out 2 people and unlock an ability. Although also I've got this, which works out really good for these things. I think I'm going to do this first. I think I'm going to unlock an ability first. So I get to put out 2. 1, 2. And then I get to unlock an ability. So I'm going to unlock Wicked Smile. When I play a smile chip, I get to roll the shard die and gain additional strength. Woohoo! All right. Back to you. Salud. Salud. Salud más. Salud mucho más. Salud mucho, mucho más. It's because I'm putting all those kitty cats over there and you're allergic to cats.
You're too close to me. Alicia is going to get forge and
That one. All right. So you get 1 supporter out on the board. You can stock up your other, or you can try to go in these areas and take them from me when we battle. Right now, we're not battling each other. So, all right. And then you get 1 forge to go into your bag. And you get 1 of any color. So the red rook can't be affected by other chip abilities, which would be, I would say take this if you see that I take the Crown of Knaves, because then this can't be affected by the Crown of Knaves, right? Roses are the ones that allow you to get victory points and additional victory points if you forge. The soldiers basically allow you to play a different chip or double. Flamingos, double strength of the next chip. The creature, which is what you had before, is the one where it goes up and down each time.
and the forge.
And then, of course, you can do another forge token, too.
The soldier.
Soldier. All right. So that goes in your bag. Carta. All right. More people and upgrade. I'm gonna do that one. So that gives me 2 more. And it says it recommends keeping them like this. That way, because the bases aren't, there's no way to say that this is yours minus knowing that it's yours. So it says just kind of keep your stuff together. So we did that. Upgrade 1. I'm going to do Vanishing Army, which is the one where when I put Cheshire into a region, then I get to remove 1 of yours and put 1 of mine. And then I get to roll. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Oh, it's a dos. Because of the 3, then I don't have to do that. All right, and then I get to put out 2 more. Put them in the pool of tears. All right, back to you.
I'm gonna get Wonderlandian.
All right, so you get, well, yeah, it's Wonderlandian or upgrade. So, all right, so you get to put out 2 of yours. All right, and then take 1 of the Wonderlandians or upgrade. So the monocle let you dig through your bag and pick out what you want. The Crown of Knaves makes the next turn 0. Whatever's pulled, the strength is 0. The Dormouse gave you +2 strength.
Yeah, when played while the Dormouse is in this bottle.
Yeah, you just have to name an ally chip type. So that's these over here. So you would name one of these chip types, and then they would get +2 because these are our allies.
When played, you
And then
may
he's got strength, doesn't he? Let's see, what is he? Dormouse is 1 strength.
Who?
The Dormouse. Yeah, so he's 1 strength. So he'd count as 1 strength in a zone that you fight in.
Okay, I'm gonna get
All right,
him.
so you get him, and then you get to put him out on the board. All right, I don't know any way that we can put these to where we will remember them. Yeah, this game takes up a lot of room. Here, put the chips down in the seat. There we go. All right, what did you did that? I'm gonna be taking madness tokens. I need a quest, so I think I'll do that. We'll do the quest one. Oh, this is yours. All right, so I get to put out. I've only got. So now, if you run out of supporters, you basically can't place anymore. So you can choose to move your supporters as well if it wants you to place more than you can. This is gonna be worth a lot of points at the end of the game. So I'm gonna put those two there. I get to level up. Oh, did you level up when you gain your Wonderlandian?
Oh, here? No.
Yep. And then I get a quest, which are over here. All right. And I don't care if you can see it because it's the only way I'm going to remember it. Oh, where's that at? Oh, that's way over there. Okay. All right. So back to you. Is this our last one? Last card? Yep. Last card. Okay. So you can't, there's nothing else here. So you got to go around to here and then roll the dice.
So
roll
I
the
need
die.
to get what for
Nothing,
being-
just roll it. Whatever you roll is how many of the little black gems you got to take.
And they're bad.
They're bad. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you got 3.
Oh.
3. All right. And then we refill. Now this is your last one, so basically you can go as far as you want because you're just going to take whatever you need at this point. All right.
And what about this?
Now the one thing about the
Oh no, that one was there.
oops, I'm already there. You can't put it where I am. It says it's got to be an empty spot. So the one thing is those Wonderlandians also get shuffled back in. Oop, I forgot to reveal the new Wonderlandian. March Hare. So he gets 0.
Who's that?
That's him, the other purple guy. Yep. He's on top of a chair. Oh, you covered up the words. There you go. At the start of battle, gain 1 strength for each other Wonderlandian and leader in his region. Ooh. So he actually increases whatever else is in there. Okay. So now you get to choose where you want to go.
I guess I wanna go here. I gain those 2 things, right? Wonderlandia.
Yep. So you get a Wonderlandian and then any ally. Let me double check something. Grande rulebook.
I'm gonna get this wireless monocle.
Okay, so you put those in your bag. Oh, and I did that backwards. The first player has 2. The second player has 1 at the start of the game. I was thinking it was kind of disadvantage. It was unadvantageous of me to go second, right? So normally because of that, you're like, you have to get some benefit. So that's the benefit. All right, so refill that. The caterpillar. What's he do?
Caterpillar. For the first draw, each player draws 2 chips. You choose one they play and one return to their bag.
Oh, okay. So each player chooses what chip the other player plays. Oh, he's kind of weird. Because that's kind of not an advantage to me either. Okay, and then which one of these chips did you want?
I want the double the strength of the flamingo.
Or do you want to do that? Remember, you've got that ability for the dormouse where you want to call a type of chip. So you probably want to get a lot of that same chip in there. Because you already have one of the soldiers, so you probably just want to get soldiers so that way you can guarantee you're pulling those soldiers, right?
Sí, you're the something.
Okay, there we go. It's all about that comboing, all right? And then you got to take Alice and put her out here somewhere.
Here with the unicorn.
Okay. And then take your card. All right. And then, all right, what do I want? Okay. So I can get a rose, which the roses are pretty good, and a second quest. That one I'm gonna have to roll the die, and right now I'm in better. I've got less than you do, but that allows me to do one more upgrade and any one of those that I want. From a Wonderlandian, I got to come all the way around to here. Whoops, lo siento, Alice. This here was the one that went off the nave. I think I should get. I'll probably get a forge action, so I think I'm just going to do this one. All right, so that gets me one, my last one, out on the board. Oh. Oh, I didn't think of that. What's an artifact chip? Oh, those are the artifact chips. Okay. Oh, okay. That should be easy. All right. So I'm gonna go there. And then I get one of the roses, which technically, now that I look at my quest, was not a good idea. Because on the quest, my quest wants me to have a certain number of 7 or more of a type of chip in my bag. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, this would have been a good quest for you. All right, so that's that, and then I bring him out. How much do I want to fight you for the woods? I don't think I want to fight you for the woods. I think over here. Yep. All right, so that's that. So now we're going to go into the battle phase. Before that, we do need to get our madness tokens.
But it says here this. What about this?
End of tea part. That's what we're doing now. So you get one, I get one, and then you have the most. So you get a second one, and then you lose half rounded up, right?
Okay, so madness chip and discards half of their shards.
Rounded up.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it's rounded up. Okay, so they forgot to put that on the player rate. It's in the book, so rounded up. Okay, so these two go in your bag. This one goes in my bag. All right. Okay, so mixta. All right. So in a 2-player game, it actually doesn't say where you're supposed to start. It said that you're not supposed to put this out on the board, was the only thing. So I'm imagining it's because it's 2-player. You're going to fight in every single round. So of course, we'll just start and do clockwise. So we got to do the red keep. So neither one of us have a Wonderlandian or a leader, so we don't get a bonus. But we do need to put the green one at 3. So in order for us to win, we still have to beat the local resistance, is what they call this, which the local resistance is 3. All right. Tu lista?
So 1, and don't let you see it.
Yeah, so you grab one, put it in your hand. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so I got a 1, you got a 2. So you just put it in the first spot. And move me up 1, move you up 2.
Move you up 1. Oh, you are in the forge. This is not...
Yeah, just move him out the way. There we go. All right, ready?
Mas?
Mas.
Mas? Whoosh.
3.
Move you 3.
All right, so I roll the shard die, and then I gain extra strength.
But every single time
So
we
mine
go-
is 6. So mine's 3 plus 3. So you move mine 6.
Tú eres rosado.
So
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4,
4, 5,
5.
6. Yep. All right.
Mi uno.
Oh, when I put Cheshire into a region, I was supposed to remove one of your armies and add one of mine, which I can't add one of mine. So it's, do I want to move one of mine? Yeah, no, I'm good. It says I have to. It doesn't say, and I may. It says I have to, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
I didn't move uno.
All right,
Do I
and
move?
then yeah, then
Do
you
I
move
always
yours.
move?
Whatever the number is what you move. All right. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I stopped. So
Oh,
you
so
got
I lost this one. That is
no,
good.
no, you didn't. You didn't lose it. You can either choose to activate the ability. Oh no, this does say when played, which means it's not a may. So yeah, so you have to discard that, permanently discard that.
No?
Oh no, it says you may. So it's your choice. Do you want to do it now to get a specific card, a specific one, like get your 3, so that way you can beat me? Or do you want to just keep trying to pull? Because that's the thing now. You're trying to beat me to win the location.
No, I leave it for later.
Okay. So you're going to keep battling? Okay.
Just to me.
Just you. Now it's just you. Because now you're just trying, now you're pressing your luck to see if you can get above what I'm at. What am I at? I'm at
1, 2,
8.
3. 8.
So that is a 1. Now the question is, again, when played, return 1 exhausted chip which you don't have, or double the strength. So you're going to double the strength, so it'll be 2.
Move 2.
2. All right. Also, for some reason, you're missing people down here. These are yours. You have to unlock these guys.
Más.
And try to beat me. You got to get at least a 2 to tie, a 3 to beat me. I remember you have lots of battles left. You ran out of chips, you can't battle anymore. Okay. So that's a 1. That's a forge. Which is a good one, right? Oh, dang
And how
it.
many times can
I
do
technically needed to go 1 more, but I can do this later. I forgot about my quest.
this? Oh,
You can keep going, but remember, this is the first battle. We have 3 more battles to go.
Okay, so if I stop right
If
now.
you stop right now, then you say I lose the battle.
I
you
lost
get-
the battle.
You get
no,
half. You get half of the victory points. All right. So Adri concedes. So I get me castle, and then I get 4. 2, 3, 4, and then Adri gets half, so she gets 2 for coming in second place. All right. So reset us. Leave the other one at 3. All right, and then now with the tokens that we have here, we get to take our forge actions. And you may take the forge action, you don't have to. So for example, here, this is my 3. I kind of don't want to get rid of my 3, so I'm not going to use that, even though I could have used it for up there. But I am going to do this forge action, and I'm going to... I'm going to upgrade my cat to 4. All right. And then same thing. So you take all of these off. And so these are your exhausted ones. And then you can do your forge action, which allows you to unlock or basically gain whatever thing you cover up down there.
But do I have to do from here?
From the left. You don't have to do in any particular order. It's just you start with the left one
So
and
if I
work
do
right.
this sword.
Then it upgrades your leader strength. Yep. Oh, and then 6, it goes up to remove a shard, and then back down to 6. It just kind of bounces back and forth. I just saw it. All right, so now we battle on this one here. Okay, so now we're on to the next one. So you have Alice, so you get 4. And then you have the unicorn, so you get 2. So put you at 6. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be laying down because it's not worth points yet. All right. I don't have anything, so I don't get any bonus. And then at the end of the battle, return one of each active chip you have with a different border color to your bag instead of exhaust. Okay, so you get to put 1 chip of each back into your bag. So actually, yeah, you could have kept going technically because I forgot about your ability. You could, because you'll be able to put
And in the
in
battle,
this
return
battle.
one each active chip you have with.
It's up here with different color chips, basically. Also, yeah, I didn't get that one. That's up here. I need to remember this one when I do that one. Now the problem is I don't know how you track that you've completed it. Like, how do you indicate you've completed the quest? Because there's really no way to mark these. All right. So we are going to battle. These one. 1, 2, 3. So I got a 2.
You got a 2.
2.
I got a 1.
A 1. All right. Oh, what do I got left? How many chips do I got left? I got 10 chips left, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are madness. That's almost half my bag is madness. Because I know what we started the game with 2 regular and 1 double. The double.
How can you feel that is madness?
No, I don't know.
I thought you were touching.
I haven't pulled. No, I haven't pulled any madness chips. We haven't pulled any madness chips. So you have the same. You have 2, 4, 5 madness chips. So whatever you got left in there, you've got 5 madness chips. I don't know if I really want to fight for this one right now, because I don't want to risk losing my supporters. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm doing my plans out loud. So 1 for you, and
You didn't teach me. I could just not do nothing. Don't draw anything.
Oh, I'm 1 too far forward.
No.
Yeah, I've only pulled 2.
We were here.
No, you can't. No, we should have been at 0.
Oh, so everybody goes back.
Except for the
Verde.
resistance, yeah. All right. So you technically are now winning. I conceded because I didn't play anything, so you automatically win. You can't draw anymore, which unfortunately blocks you from getting a second forge action, but you have a forge action there. So you get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get 2. 1, 2. So we're all tied up. And then you get to, at the end of battle, return 1 of each active chip you have with a different border color to your bag instead of exhausting them. So basically, do your forge action first, like you did here. Choose one of your things.
I don't know what the leadership strength is doing for me.
That gave you 4 strength right off the bat. You already started at 4 up there at the beginning of that battle. But again, you have ways to get that through this. Now this, in order to get this upgrade that's in the middle, you have to have both of these unlocked.
Oh, I
This
see.
gets you 1 more supporter. This makes your castle's worth 4 more points at the end of the game.
What is this?
That removes a shard. Gets rid of 1 of those shards.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing that.
All right, so upgrade your... Okay. And then it says put one of each color. Well, you only have one, so that goes back into your bag because you're a unicorn. Unicorn. All right. So now we go to the next battle. So reset our thingy up here at the top.
To 0.
Mm-hmm. To 0. And then my leader is at 4, so put me at 4. Okay. And now we battle. Battle, battle, battle. Battle, battle, battle. Battle, battle, battle. That's one lucha. Oh, double madness.
Single madness.
So you lose your 1. So that causes you to bust. That means you are just you're done. You busted. So you can't fight anymore. I am past the green. So that means that oh, that was my exhaustion. Yeah, I'm past the green. So I still technically win because I beat the local resistance. And I can't play anymore because, well, you busted. When you bust, you would
break my...
Well, no, your choice is, your choice would be right now, you could break that, and then you wouldn't have lost your 1 person, you wouldn't have busted. But since it was kind of your very first chip, oh, no, hang on, this 2 was the first round, right? This was last round. I should have done there. Okay. Since it was the very first chip, I don't know if you'd want to waste your shield to get 1 point, because that's what you would be fighting for, is 1 point. All right. Although me losing 2 cats was kind of big. All right. So I get me castle, and then I get 2 points. 1, 2. All right. As final, I need faction. Okay, so you have Dormouse. The Dormouse gives you 1. So move me back to 0 and put you at 1. There we go. One, 2, 3. So 1 and 1.
Both do 1?
Yep, both of us go up 1. So you've got Forge. I've got that. Neither one of us are currently winning because we've got to get past that green. And that green goes up each round. 1, 2, 3. Oh, madness. So I lose one of my kitties.
Mm.
All right. All right.
And I gain 1?
And you gain 1. Yep. All right, so you are tied. Tied is still winning.
Winning?
But you have to split the points, which would be like 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! So I got 3 plus 1. So I have 4.
Everybody move. Open space. 1,
2,
2, 3, 4.
So that puts me on the Forge action. And then you go up 3. And you haven't unlocked. That was only 2, wasn't it? Weren't you 1 behind me?
I was with the green.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you haven't unlocked any abilities yet. Okay. All right, listo. One, 2, 3.
We're getting enjoying this.
Oh. All right, I lose a kitty and you lose a pawn.
From here?
Yours, yeah.
Where does it go?
In your supply, back into your supply. Okay. Listo? 1, 2, 3. All right. So go there. All right, so you go up
and
1.
I go up 1.
Yep. All right. So I called it quits. That means you get that one. So you get to lay down a castle in there. You get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 2 points. 1, 2. I guess to show that we completed them, maybe turn them sideways. All right. So in the battle with a faction or artifact chip as your final active chip in the pool of tiers. The last chip was my chip, so I get 3 victory points for that. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then these go to my exhausted. Those go to your exhausted.
Don't
Yeah, you get to do your forge. Sorry. Oh, I did have a forge action. You're right. Because I stayed on the forge. I need masked kitties, so I'm gonna get a kitty.
This is what I forgot.
And a quest.
I already forgot.
What? Remove 1 of the black shards from your thing. Plus, you'll get an upgrade because you get both. Since that's what you're working on. You wanted to do that so you could get this upgrade and get rid of the shard. Okay, so that's.
And when do I do that?
Right now. Yep. Get rid of that. And then you get to you would have doubled him. So yeah, so now unlock one of your abilities.
So is this one? An active Sword of Hope?
Your number 3s. So remember earlier when you did your number 3, you didn't have an ability to play? That's because of that.
Okay, I unlock that one.
Okay. And now you would have ended, you forgot to add your double for him. You would have ended on the forge symbol, so you can I would take one of your 1s. I wouldn't take your 3. One of your 1s to upgrade something else.
You mean to cover that?
If that's the one you want to upgrade, yeah. And then if you do the last one, then that gains you this.
And what is this? No shard.
Oh, that's a weird symbol.
But I don't need it for that, I think.
Oh, you get to destroy 1 madness from your bag. Yeah, that lets you destroy 1 madness from your bag.
Okay, so I want this.
All right, so you upgrade your character. 1 more, and then you do get this. So you get your 3. All right. Now we put everything back in our bag that's in our exhaust and our madness chips. They all go back in. The unlocked stuff stays on the board. Of these. You want to reset our thing. And I'm going to need the book so I can see what while I'm trying to figure out what he is at. I think he goes to 5.
The green?
Yeah, I think he goes to 5. 2 players. 2 player. Yeah, he goes to 5. The Jabberwock. He goes to 5. All right, so did that. Refresh the Wonderlandians. We get nuevos.
They go? They just go?
Yeah, they just go. Mm-hmm.
This is what, the second round? What is this called?
I don't know if they go or they get shuffled back in. Let's just make them go. Yeah, this is round 2. So it's the whole game's only, whoop. The whole game's 3 rounds.
De huevitos, de huevitos.
All right.
Got these cards.
And then we'll come back to the tea party. Come back to the tea party.
Riddles.
All right. So, kind of want to look at my quest and see what I'm working on now.
Amulet. What is that?
Okay.
This one? Amuleto?
Yes. Yes. All right. So what do the new abilities do? Or the new Wonderlandians?
The new Wonderlandians. Yes. The Wonderlandians. Griffon?
Griffin.
Griffon. At the end of the battle, if you don't have the greatest strength, you may move the Griffon to a region where you have at least one unit.
So basically, if you are going to lose the battle, then you can take the Griffin somewhere else and use them again.
Tweedles. You may place Tweedles into 2 regions. If you lose a lone Tweedle, move it to the region of the other Tweedle. Each Tweedle adds 1 strength in battle.
Oh, okay. So you can separate them. You can put them in 2 different spots, and then if one gets knocked out, the other one basically goes to the other one. But if you lose both of them in the same region, then you lose them completely. So you kind of get 1, and then you get them as 2. And if you lose one when they're together, then you actually lose them, I guess.
Amulet of the
Duchess.
When played, choose one opponent in the region. They must return 1 madness chip to their bag. When played, choose one opponent in the region.
When played, choose one opponent
in the region.
So basically me, because I'm the only one that's gonna be in the region with you.
They must return 1 madness chip.
Oh, so yeah, so when I would have to put one of these madness chips back into my bag, meaning I would pull it again. Okay. All right. So it is round 2. Whoever is the losing player, or the player with the least number of points, not losing, because technically you're not losing, just have the least number of points right now, gets to go first. So you get to start the tea party. Yeah, so these ones are the really, really good cards where it gives you 2 things, but you're gonna have to roll that die to get them. So this one lets you look at 2 quests, choose one, allows you to add a castle anywhere. Now, one thing with the 2-player game, and I think I forgot to mention this, while they're laying down, they don't count as points at the end of the game. So you want to win a battle in a location more than once so you can get it to stand up, or utilize these place castle actions to stand them up. This one here is a Wonderlandian plus upgrade, which for you would just, now your max for you would just get rid of this, which Wonderlandian will do that anyways, because that's what you're Wonderlandian.
I have one question. It's my quest. For my quest, I have to end the battle in a forge symbol. Up there. For my quest, I have to end the battle in the forge.
See, in
but it
that
says in
particular
the
here.
red keep.
Yeah. So you have to have that. You have to end at that symbol, at one of those forge symbols, when you're battling here. So yeah, that's what I had to do here. I had to end the battle with one of my tokens, not one of these tokens, as the last one. So I would have to basically, like, oh, say I pulled this and I wanted to complete that quest, I would have to pull until I get one of my own tokens, right? Or one.
How do I know that we are there?
This is where we're gonna fight at the beginning of the next battle.
We are okay. We come from here.
Yeah.
To here.
You technically need more quests. I've got 3 quests here. Quests are worth a lot of points. I think quests are the most important. I mean, you get points for winning these battles. This one here lets you look at 2 quests
and
choose one. Plus, if you want to roll the die, you can upgrade one of your castles or place a new castle.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, so roll the die. Oh, look at your 2. Oh, look at the 2 quests. Gotta do that first. All right, so look at 2 quests and choose one. There you go. And you got some warping going on in the board. Which is weird because there's a lot of weight on that board when it's in the box.
So we already battled.
We already did one. We already did one battle. We're gonna do it again every round. Every round we go through all of them again. So you want to look at them and see which one you think you can accomplish, and also look down here at the bottom and see which one might work with what you've already acquired. Oh, amor, you didn't put these back in your bag. Estás bien? There's a lot going on. Nope, top. That's the button.
That's a lot going on.
Okay. So, like the bottom ones say to have so many of a particular type.
This is really difficult.
See, but you'd be able to get that at the end of the game.
No,
Because you're already working on that one. In the battle with a strength of 3, 4, 9, or 10 in the meadow of living flowers. So it just means when you're doing this battle, you want to end on one of those spots.
and
You
so
don't-
I
you
don't
have-
draw
you don't-
anything to end the battle, right?
In the battle is when nobody's fighting anymore. Either you
Yeah,
are
but
not
I
fight-
ended because
No, not you end it. Just at the end of the battle. Whether I end it
Well,
or you end it.
yeah, but to end it, I don't draw.
If you don't want to fight anymore, you don't draw. So yeah, basically with this, what would happen is if you drew and you got a 2, and then you drew again and got a 1, so now you're at 3, and you aren't caring about winning that battle, then yeah, you would just draw blank and you would end the battle. But you could also keep going to try to win by going to the 9 or 10 and then winning the battle. It's just whether or not, I mean, if that that one just says you need to have all 4 of your upgrades done by the end of the game. That shouldn't be too hard either. That should be easy. That's fine. Okay. All right. Let's put that in your pile. All right, so I know what I need to do. I need to get me some flamingos. Because my feats require flamingos. Plus I need Wonderlandians. I actually need both. So, there are no flamingos nearby, but there is a Wonderlandian. Well, that's you. There's a Wonderlandian here. So, oh, did that card have... Oh, no peoples. Okay. So I get to put out 2. Where do I want to put my 2? Yeah. I'll put them up there. All right, and then I get to pick a Wonderlandian. I'll do the Tweedles. Gracias. I don't know where I'm going to put my Tweedles. ¿Por qué no dormitorio in Mesa? Dormitorio is no room. Dormitorio is specifically bedroom, isn't it? See?
Room, we would say espacio, space.
Espacio,
we don't
space.
Have another room for that. Another room. We don't have another word for that.
So I think I'll put 1 Tweedle here, 1 Tweedle there with me grupa. Then I will go ahead and... Do I really need this right now? Do I really need this? Do I need the upgrade is the question. I really just wanted the Wonderland card. I'm going to probably have to take a max chip here. I'll do it. Oh, 3! Woohoo! I gained 0 shards. Get my upgrade. All right, Tuterno. Woohoo! That was muy bien. Gracias. ¿Y tú? Oh, you forgot to roll your shard die for your castle. Did you wanna add a castle or upgrade your castle? I think you did, right? So you have to roll this.
I need to get 3?
No, just anything. Remember, that's how many you're gonna have to gain. 3, 2. So you can either place a castle, which will give you +2 strength in that battle, or you can stand up one of your existing castles, so you'll get points for it at the end of the game.
Well, I prefer to.
Okay.
To be strong in a battle.
Okay. All right. So now it's still your turn. We were playing catch up. So here, to do this one, you do have to roll to do that one, no matter what.
And do I have? I mean, how many of these can I have?
unlimited.
But so how do these?
These are bad.
I know they are bad, but why can I have unlimited? I mean,
Because as long as you have them, if you have the most, you're going to get 2 madness tokens instead of 1. You don't want these. You really don't. But, I mean, it's a thing. You got to replace it. It's the walrus. What's he do?
If you win a battle with the walrus, gain 3 victory points, and you might place your castle into any region.
Oh, he's good. Yeah, you may want to go for him. He's really good. He gives you 3 victory points plus you get to do... Oh, too far.
Oh, pero... Okay, what? I still don't know.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to max...
I think I had to break it before and I didn't.
Yeah. No, you didn't break it yet. So, I guess, okay, so that is your choice. Would you rather put out 2 people since you can't benefit from that? That one will let you put out 2 people plus a Wonderlandian since you can't do your shield.
But...
Okay, so you get to put out 2 supporters.
Oh, they have to be
Same.
together.
They have to be together.
Together.
And then you get to pick a Wonderlandian.
You said Wonders was good.
Right. Yeah. And then put him out on the board. He's the captain of this stuff. Right. And replace.
Humpty Dumpty.
Place a weak allied chip from the supply into your forge track. So basically that gives me a free upgrade. I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do this one. Oh, that card feels thicker than the other ones. I get to put out 2.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't feel thicker than the other one. Put out 2. I have to roll the shard die. 3. So I take 0 shards. And I get to either place a castle or upgrade a castle. I think I'm just gonna, for now. No, I think I'll place one, because if we're gonna battle, it makes more sense to place one. Alright. Okay. Tuterno.
Humpty Dumpty.
Oh,
If you
there's
end
a
the
smiley
battle
face with the jam. Oh, sorry. What's Humpty Dumpty? Oh, he's got 5 hit points.
Oh wait, mine has 2.
5 strength.
Was I supposed to?
No, that's when we battle.
If you end the battle with an even strength or you lose. Okay. If you end the battle with an even strength or you lose Humpty, gain 3 shards.
Oh, so you can't end with even strength
Or
and
lose.
you can't lose him. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's good. I mean, he's still good. Oh, when you acquired your Wonderlandian, this would have gone up 1. You're already at max. That would have gone up here, which says remove a shard. So now every time you get a Wonderlandian, you get to remove a shard. So now
I
you
stay
get
at 6 and I just remove one.
yeah. 6 is the maximum level you can be.
I want the quests.
All right. So you get to put out 2 supporters. Quests.
Wish I don't have one supporter there.
Well, that one right now is at 3 because you get 2 for your castle plus 1 for your. I think your mouse is 1. Yeah, your mouse is 1. All right. While you're choosing the quest, I'm gonna go here. Place a weak allied chip from the supply onto your. Oh, this is onto my forge track. That's fine. So the end of game objective, does that have to be in my bag, or can that just be, I just have to have them? Un momento, por favor. Oh. So the quest cards. Quests, war, battle, scoring. Forging, where are quests, feats. Each quest gives you a feat to complete the battle. Stop acting. If you meet the requirements at the end of the battle, announce that you have completed the feat. Objective. Objective portion quest gives guidance on how to collect or what to collect during the tea party, and how to develop your faction. Each objective sets a threshold of something to accomplish. For instance, 7 or more creature or rook chips. Objectives that count chips, count them from everywhere. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So, yes, so I do want this card. All right, so I'm going to do... Ah! Me shards of madness! So I get to put out 1. He's my last one. Me last kitty. Here, kitty. And then place a weak ally. So I need flamingos. I'm going to put that there because that will make my castles worth more points at the end of the game. And he counts towards the objectives. Muy bien. And then get rid of 1 shard. Right. Back to you. So that one there allows you to take any level 2 chip, which is the better chips. So for your...
And which one?
Because it's got 2 dots. You can take any level 2 chip and destroy 2 shards. Which is actually
that looks nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. Because you're going to end up going around. You're going to have to go around because I think that's only your 3rd card, right?
From this thing? From this...
4th. This is your 4th. Yep. I mean, technically you don't have to. You could go here and get that, right? So you get to place... Oops, no, that wasn't what that meant. Oh. Okay, yeah. So what resource do you want or need? Do you need anything for your quest? For your objectives? Like, see how my objectives, mine have tokens. It wants me to get certain tokens.
No, I need to end battles at specific points.
No. The objectives, the end of game. End of game, down here.
Oh. 3 or more different forge ally chips? No.
3 or more different...
Forged ally.
Yeah, you've already got that. So you've already completed that one because you've got 3 of them already. That's kind of an easy one in a 2-player game because we started with 2.
4 or more tea party cards with no supporters. Oh, I think I have that too.
4 or more tea
party cards.
Yeah, so that'd be these ones here. Yeah. So with no supporter means that it doesn't have the thing in the top. All of mine have all had supporters.
Oh, I have 3.
Oh, you'll get one probably next round. Okay. So then it's up to you what you want to gain. I know you're working on the card soldiers, but if you want flamingos or roses or...
Because there is one that said...
that one you put back. It was have the soldiers. I think it was have 7 soldiers. That's fine. Just... If you want high numbers, that's the rooks. They're 6. The roses are 3. Soldiers are 2, but again, they can be doubled. Flamingos are 3, but they double the next one. The creature is 5, but it goes to a 1, then it goes back to a 5. Did you pull the creature last time? Did you pull your creature? When you hear on any of those rounds?
Maybe the first one.
Get in your bag and get your creature, please. Creature, por favor. We should have upgraded your creature when you pulled him. So when you're going from here down, we should have upgraded him to a 5. That's what the creatures do. They just go back and forth. Yeah. So you can get a 5 creature, 6 rook, 3 rose, 3 flamingo, or 2 soldier. Soldiers double, or let you put an exhausted chip back in your bag. Doubles the next one.
Soldier.
Gives you victory points. Soldiers. We're working on soldiers. Maybe you get a quest that needs soldiers. That works out.
Solo uno?
See. Damn, where'd your card go?
Oh, yeah. It's one with the of level 2.
Yeah, and then you get rid of two shards. Right. So I'm going to go here. I can't do the support because I don't have any supporters to put out. I can't refresh this because it doesn't need refresh. I'm doing this basically to get the thingamahoogie. I'll take Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty, all the king's horses, all the king's men, couldn't but Humpty Dumpty back together again. Hola.
Tweedle's bow.
Right,
So
so
bow tie.
your turn. This is your last one, right? Tweedle's bow tie. What's that do?
When played, if you have another active bow tie chip, place 2 supporters in this region.
Oh, okay. So
you
kind of the same as Tweedle. Yeah. So if you already pulled one that round and you pull the other one, oh, that's gotta be hard. Now that would work good with your monocle though, because you could use your monocle to grab the other one, and then that puts you 2 more supporters in that region. Okay. Final. So it's whether you want to do that or whether you want to play with the dice and get a bunch of new cards.
Okay.
All right. So roll the die. So 2 shards. Dos para ti. All right. Then wherever you want to go. Oh, this one shouldn't have had one. So,
Oh, I see, because you're there.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
all of them will move.
Where these were all empty. You took all those? It doesn't matter. My last turn, I can go anywhere, so it really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. All right. What do you want?
I need no people. I like this one.
Quest again?
And get rid of
Yeah.
2 thingies.
All right. Get rid of those. Oh yeah, and then this gives you your challenge. That's right. All right. Forge and upgrade. 3P. I don't have any support, so that doesn't help me. Unlock an ability, get a wild quest in a wild. I think I'll do the unlock an ability, get a wild. Okay, so unlock an ability. At the end of the battle, if you have an active smile chip, move one of your supporters or Wonderlandians from this region to another. You lose a supporter if you're not in the lead of the battle track. I think I'll do that one. I get +1 strength. Oh, this is the one you're putting. I was like, wait a minute, am I drawing the quest? I didn't think because that was my option was quest. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't remember choosing the quest option. And then I get 1 chip. So of course, I'm going to do flamingos. Porque necesita flamingos de rosa. Although I'm way behind for getting 7 of those flamingos. I don't think there's another way to get more flamingos besides the cards.
Me turn now?
No, that was it. Oh, you were supposed to put your person out. Yeah. Where do you want Alice? that one, which gets rid of one of yours. And then I'm going to bring one of mine from here down. All right. Battle tiempo, battle tiempo. So, yeah, so these ones here with the 7, you'd really need to know that at the very beginning to make sure that you get enough of the chips. Oh, I forgot to do the madness thing, right? So you get 1 madness. And you, 1 for me. I have 2 madness. You have 1 madness. So I get the extras. And this is a time when extras is no bien. All right, so we are going for the red keep. I get 1, 2, 3. So move me up to 3. This one's gonna be rough. I should have put Cheshire Cat here. Can I at least get my? Maybe I can just get my objectives. Okay, yeah. And then, yeah, I get 3. You get 2, 3, 4. You're at 10. You basically already won. All right, ready?
I have one in my hand, but I'm gonna change it.
Maybe.
I mean, I
maybe
didn't
not.
see it.
And don't forget your quests. Remember to read your quest for the red keep. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. He's not. Just 1, 2, 3. Oh, another madness chip. All right, so you can choose. Do you want that to be worth double, or well, you don't have any exhausted chips. Where'd this madness chip come from? Oh, you forgot to put it in your bag. That was from the end of the round.
Oh,
so that counts as double. So it'd be 4. Right? That's fine. That's kind of what I wanted to do. All right, so I go up 1. Okay. So you win the battle. So you get 4.
and now I do this. I did this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Un momento. 4. Your castle stands up because you won the battle again. Then we do our forging, which I have a forge action. Oh, dang it. Do +2 on me. I wasn't in the lead and I lost supporters. I forgot. That was 2. That's +2. 6. So that ruined my plan of what I was trying to do. Dang it. What I had 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm at 6. Dang it. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to because I forgot about my ability. Okay. Forge. Go ahead and do this one because that'll max out my leader strength. All right. Yeah. So quests. At the end of the battle. In the battle with a final active chip on the base strength of 1, which is my forge was a 1. So I get that. That's 1, 2, 3. This one got ruined because of my people getting killed. All right, and then so now your quest was in the battle on the forge on the forge symbol, which you did. So you get 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you get to do your forge action. Probably that one. I mean, usually you want to use your 1s. You don't want to use your 2s. So you get to unlock another thing.
What is this for?
That just gives you an instant 4 points. and then you can discard a madness token in your bag. Okay. And then you unlock that.
Anyone that I want, it could be one or two.
At 1, you can't get rid of the 2s. Just put it back in the middle. All right. And then you get 4 points for unlocking that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Did I give us the points for the... Yeah, I gave us the points for this first, right? Yeah, you got 4, I got 2. Okay. This one. You gotta reset us. I need somebody playing on that side of the table. That would be their job. is moving the little cubes back. All right. So you have your unicorn. Oh, hang on. Here, if you win the battle, which you did, you gain 3 more victory points. 1, 2, 3. And you get to put a castle in any region. I think that's the only region you got left. Lay down. Yep. Because it's the first time. Now what you'll do is you'll stand them up if he wins in the future. So that castle doesn't go anywhere because we're not playing this one. So we're basically 1 castle short. All right, and then your unicorn gives you 2. Your castle gives you 2, so you're at 4. And then Humpty Dumpty is at 5. All right. Ooh, that is a lot of madness. I need to do that unlock that you did.
We are still in there.
We're in the Touchy Woods, or Tulgi Woods. We're at the it's all touchy-feely. Until somebody gets hurt. This is rough.
This one stays there?
No, I'm sorry. That goes into your exhausted. Okay. So 1.
You didn't make me win.
Well, no, you can, because again, you currently, nope, not me, mine's 0. Technically, you're not winning yet, right? So you can still play. Oh, you went up 2. Oh, no. Here you go. See. So yeah, so I basically quit. I don't want to win that battle. Which basically loses me the forge action too. Do you want to go again? Do you want to win or do you just want to tie?
But
You can still go. You have not won. You can keep going until you win.
Okay. I'm gonna go again.
I just have way too many madness chips in here to worry about winning this one.
It's madness.
Unless you want to block it. Yeah, it's only your first madness chip. No, don't get rid of it. It's tus permanente. Not Pfizer permanente.
Kaiser
permanente. See. All right, you gonna go again? Oh no. All right, so now you are winning. That's either a 1, so your choice is this can be a 1 and you put this back in your bag, or this can be a 2.
Whatever. I just need
1? Okay, so then you put him back into your bag. All right, and then that's it. Okay. So you win that one. So you get to stand up your castle, and then you get 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. In a battle with exactly 2 or 6 active chips until you have exactly 2. So that gives you 3 more. Off the board.
Come on. 135, ¿no?
Right. So then that one's completed. I don't know how you were doing mine. So I know I completed it. I turned them sideways, so then I can still look at my objectives.
Well, I did that. Oh no.
You just have to
Yeah,
keep track. You just have to keep track of them.
I already know.
And then I came in second, and because I tied for second, I get half, and then I have to split that, so I only get 2. 1, 2. All right.
How am I winning?
You're kicking my butt. My bag isn't as good as yours. I went with like putting out all my people, and not as much bag building. I missed the concept of the game. Oh, we got to reset. Reset. All right, now we got to count up. All right, so you are at 2. You're at 2.
What do I do?
2.
Oh.
All right. I am at 6, 7, 8, 9.
Shh. You're flying.
Okay. Well, that was like over here where you had yours, and it's just like you're guaranteed to win that one to a small degree, right? Because you got your person there. What am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm trying to do.
We are now going to battle where? The
Meadow of the Living
flowers.
1, 2, 3. Right. Oops. You didn't end in a forge last time, right? No, you were the one past the forge. Okay. So 2. So you can either have a 2 or 4. If you're trying to beat me, you probably want to go 4 because I can't draw anymore. I was playing risky there. Nope, that's Mio. See, that's Tojo. You were at 2, yeah, so 6. Okay. You can keep going. One more time. One more time. Remember, you only have one guy out there, though. One more time. One more time. So 1, and then so same thing. You can double that to 2. And you got a forge action now. So it's your choice. You got a forge action, and you've got one guy in there.
I want to end it.
Done? Okay. So shackle boom. All right. So all right, well let's do everything else first. All right. So we need points. So I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You get half of that, so you get 3. So 38. No rolling. Uh-oh. Are you going to be able to get it laid back down?
Stay.
Stay. Okay, 38. All right. Now you do your forge action. So probably want to use that guy, not this guy. So forge with him.
This one is unlock an
Nope.
ability.
Got to start at the left.
Oh.
So yeah, that's unlock an ability, or you've got that gives you a quest and one more support.
Okay.
All right. And then since I won, I get to stand up my castle. And then your quest.
In the battle with exactly 2 or
6 chips. Yeah, you had 2. All right, so you get 3 points for that. So 41. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. So then that one's completed. All right. Reset our. Well, put you at 3. Oh, the unicorn. Sorry. Please go back in your bag. From the unicorn. That one you didn't have a person. Here, dormouse. All right, so this one you need to name an ally chip type. Oh, this is why we were trying to stick with one type of ally for you. So that way you knew what was in your bag. All right, so what ally do you want to call? You have, I think, creatures and soldiers. Well, I don't know how many soldiers you have because you got a couple out.
Let me see.
I don't know if you're allowed to look in your bag or not. Yeah, go ahead. Otherwise, I mean, how would you know what you have in your bag?
Oh no.
So you have one of each.
Just one.
Well, no, you have one of each ally. You have one creature, one soldier. So yeah, so you can either do creature or soldier. But it basically, it's going to give that a +2 strength.
Soldier.
Okay. So you are at 3 and I'm at 2.
And with that?
Yeah, the strength. So you're at 3 strength, I'm at 2 strength. Okay. All right. And then what do I need to do? No, I already finished that one.
And we still have one more round?
One more round. Yep. Uno más. We're going really slow. We really are. I mean, we should be much quicker. I think I don't know why we're just going slow. We're just going slow tonight. What's this stream? 1, 2, 3. Shh. I was a kitty cat.
We are here. Who?
Yep, I was a cat. Because I am losing, I get +1 strength. I have 1 cat left. And then you got 5. Okay. All right, ready? All right, so I get 1, which do I want to fight for that one? Well, if I can at least get 1 more, then I can at least forge. Let me 3. Well, 3 is not a 1. All right. Then I roll the shard die. So 2, so 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it! I'm past where I wanted to go. Okay, I'll stop, I guess, since I'm in the lead now. Actually, I have to stop because now I'm beating you. I physically have to stop. All right, so I win that one. So my castle gets stood up. I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you get 3, which came in second. Right? Did that. And then these go to the center. That gets swapped out for a 1.
Yeah.
No, and you're exhausted. All right. And then you have your quest. In the battle on a forge. Yeah, and the pool of tears. Okay, so you did. Oh yeah, you got to take your forge action. So technically he would.
So give me 3.
Technically he would not have. Yeah, so give you 3. Mm-hmm. Technically he would not have turned into a 1 because you're not exhausting him. But then you can use him to do a forge action. Wow, you've gotten almost everything upgraded.
I think I'm doing something wrong.
2. They're gonna do your supply. All right, so that's that. All right, so we refresh those guys. Get rid of all these. All right. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something wrong too. Like I've barely gotten any of these chips in my thing. Maybe the third round you get a lot of chips. I don't know. Okay, turn them around, and then they're upside down. All right. All right. There we go. All right, and Alice comes back. And Cheshire comes back. Is that everything? Oh yeah. Exhausted and your madness come back. Yeah, I've got none of my 3s unlocked yet. You've gotten so many forge actions. That's why you're doing much better than me. You've gotten so many forge actions that you've unlocked all of your 3s. I've not unlocked any of my 3s. Okay. All right, so I am behind on points, so I get to go primaire. All right, I need some better chips, so I'm gonna go here. Lets me put out 1. I'm getting kind of weak here, and then I get to get a Wonderlandian. Oh yeah, good.
Oh, so we got Humpity's Glove. After adding this chip strength, you may permanently discard it to flip your shield token to the unbroken side.
Okay, so it allows you to refresh your shield token. Okay.
Knave of Hearts. While the knave is in this battle, when you play a weaker chip than any opponent's, your chip gains +1.
So you get an additional strength if yours is lower than your opponent's, which right now would kind of help me because my chips are all lower than yours. That's awesome.
Feather of the Griffon. When played, you may move one of your supporters from one region to any other region.
Okay, so you're just moving supporters, which I can kind of do already by my default. No, I'll take the knave. All right, so where do I want them though?
Do I refresh now?
Yes, you refresh now. So I get +1 strength. I think I'll do here. All right. Okay. And then I got to roll the die so that way I can get 1 espèce. And I got a 1, which means I have to take that. But I do get a level 2, so I'm going to take 1 flamingo. And I keep. Right? Tutarano. Oh, this is an automatic completion of a feat. So it's like an instant 3 points. But you have to roll the dice twice if you also want to upgrade your castle. So that's kind of meh. I still have a castle I haven't put out yet. Where do I know? Oh, I haven't won here yet. It's a weak ally chip from the supply into your... Okay, so that gives you a free forge upgrade and refreshes your shield and puts out a person. I mean, you can't really use the shield. This one lets you put out 2 people, plus you get to do a free upgrade. That one. Which is good if you're trying to complete a quest. Not a quest, an objective.
I don't know, I can't...
Oh, that's fine. Okay, put out 2 of your people. All right. And then do you have any objectives that need a particular type of chip? The bottom part. Do you have any of these that require a particular chip? I don't think so. It'll have a picture of the chips, so I don't think you do. All right, so any basic chip then is, I guess, fine. It's just gonna go down here, so it really doesn't matter what it is.
Flamingo.
Flamingo. Right? And then what are you gonna unlock? That's just a person, but then gives you... Oh, Amor, how did you skipped something earlier? Oh, you skipped this. So that way it's not It's not messed up. Let's just put it here then. That way we don't have to undo all that stuff. Yeah, you still hadn't done that one yet, so you couldn't
And
do that
then
one
this
yet.
one I haven't.
No, that one's good. You already did that one. That one's good. That one's good. This one you haven't. Yeah, that one you haven't yet. There we go. Yeah. There we go. You skipped that one and went right to that one. That's all. Okay.
So this one gives me...
Nothing. Just because you played it out of order. Basically, what you did is you played it out of order. So there, you did it there to get your last supporter. So I'm gonna do this. So I get to place out my 2 supporters. We need to win that one. I kind of want to win it to get the 10 points. I don't have anybody out there. I want to make sure. I want to try to definitely get the 12 points. Putting castle here. Nice. All right. 2 people, 1 double. And I get to remove 1 shard. Okay. Back to you. You know, you keep getting unlucky where it's like one of the things is the shield.
Can I just go there?
Yeah, you can go there. So you get to unlock another power.
This one, it gives me 1 thing, but just for...
Okay. When Alice is placed into a region from the Tea Party, gain a random Wonderlandian. Oh yeah, well it's the last round, so it's perfect. Yeah, because the last round you'll get that, and you'll get that Wonderlandian and their ability. All right. So yeah, so then
Do I choose it now?
No.
When
you do that. So you did that, and then now you do gain a Wonderlandian.
Oh, I didn't read the caterpillars.
Puka.
Okay. On the next draw, double the effect of any madness chips played by opponents. If no madness was played, discard 1 shard.
Okay, so it allows you to either discard a shard or it makes my madness double. I go doubly mad. Double mad.
And the feather, did I read?
The feather lets you move people from one to another. So basically what that lets you do is, for example, since we know we start battling from here first, if you battled here and then all of a sudden now you're over here and you pull that, you could bring your supporters from here to here because you don't need them over here anymore, right? It allows you to kind of troop movement them. Or vice versa, move them into one of the other ones.
This.
Right?
So
Those go in your bag. All right. I have to do this one. All right. Don't have a support to place. I'm going to put in my last castle. And I have to roll. Get 2 shards. All right. Back to you. 2, 3, yeah, 3. So that's 2 2s. That's putting out 5 of your supporters and getting a 1. You have no supporters out. All right, so you put out 5. Now, they all 5 go into the same zone, though. So most likely you're going to want to either do this 12 or this 12.
Todos there? Gosh.
Yeah, because it was only 1. Oh, we got the Duchess. Need the Duchess mini. At the start of the battle, choose another player. Gain 1 strength each time they lose a unit in the Duchess's region. So as people are being defeated, she gains more strength. So that's actually kind of nice. All right. Here. Double. And I'll get 2 flamingos. Question is, do I have enough flamingos yet? I gotta see how many flamingos I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need 1 more flamingo. Alright. Alright, so you gotta come here. Roll the madness die. Oh, where are the cartas? Okay.
I take shards.
Dos.
Shards.
Dos. Okay. How many reds have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is your last one. So you have quest. Place a week. Put out 3 people. Actually, it's 3 and 3. Gain an artifact. Gain 1 artifact chip.
From your forge track. Okay.
Oh, so that's if you had an artifact chip down here in your track, you'd be able to take it back. Yeah. That one you get a quest and 1 level 1 token. That you get a Wonderlandian or upgrade.
Let's do it here.
Okay. So those quests. And then what token did you want?
De verde.
Green one? You don't want the green one. This is the last round. You're not going to be able to upgrade that.
The soldier?
Yeah. Dang it. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to go here. Roll the die. 3, so I don't take any shards. Fill that one. Oh, man. I need that last flamingo.
This one goes in right now?
Yep. I'm losing a lot of... There's no flamingos. And this is the only one. So for me to get all my points, I have to do this one. Man, that sucks. I was hoping that card I pulled would have been a flamingo.
Mm.
He was not. That's fine. All right, that's fine. Place a weak allied chip from your supply to the forge track. Sport's not going to help me. Moving a shard. Upgrade the end of battle if you have an active smile chip. Move 1 of your supporters or Wonderlandians from this region to another. But I don't have many smile chips because I've not unlocked any of my smile chips. Alright, so I guess I'm going to do that. Here, so I can unlock a smile chip. Which then pushes that up. Which gets rid of 1 of those. Alright. Place your Wonderlandian. I place my Wonderlandian. You get to place yours first. Alice, sorry. Basically, you're going to want her wherever you want to win. In one of the regions where you want to win. So right now, in this region, you have 2 points. In this region, you have 4 points. In this region, you have 4 points, 4 strength. That region, you have 3 strength. I have 2. I have 3. I have 7. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know.
Mm. So I go there, which moves yours, and I have to move one. All right. All right. Oh, when you took those shards earlier, when I took the extra shard, I think I forgot to take away my shards for taking two madness earlier. All right, so it goes in your bag. All right, now it's just battle, and that's it. And that will be the end. All right, so we start here. So you have 2, 3. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's at 7 now. All right. Uno. Tres para ti. Uno para mí. This is gonna double my next one. Yep. Right. One, two, three. So this doubles my flamingo. So my flamingo is 6. Dang it, which means I can't complete that quest.
Y yo uno.
Yeah, but then you also, it's your griffin. So your griffin feather, when played, you may move one of your supporters from one region to any other region. You may. You don't have to. Whoop.
I'm piercing.
You lost your piercing. You lost your ring. Oh, also I get +1 from my knave earlier. I actually would be 1 higher.
I have to move.
You don't have to. You can.
Okay.
It's a choice.
Then
All
I
right.
want.
Okay. Ready? One, two, three. Oh. I'm gonna block. I'm blocking that. All right. So that one, when played, you may discard that chip and search your bag for a specific chip in your bag. No? Okay. One, two, three. Oh. Okay. So, tres. Oh, are you doing your this? Oh, this is at the end of the battle. Oh, yeah, you forgot your Wonderlandian. You forgot to take a Wonderlandian. So just, I guess, the Duchess, and put her in a region. Okay. Listo? Oh, no, I was higher than you. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Then I remove.
Uno. Okay. All right. When Alice is placed in a region from the Tea Party game, oh, you already did that. Everywhere at once at the end of the battle. Okay, that's at the end of the battle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I stopped. All right. So it's your choice. You have one guy left. So you can either keep battling or you can say, Se acabó no más. Se acabó no más. Okay. So I win. So I get this. I get 12. Where in the world am I? 30. So 42. 42.
My magic wand.
42. And then you get half of that, so you get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you should have a little marker over there somewhere. There she is. So now you're at 50. All right. So this one's done. Se acabó nomás. He didn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. All right. So now we're on this one. So you are at. You have 1 fighter. You have the unicorn. So you get. Oh yeah, all these go down to the center. So you have 2, 3, 4. Start at 4. And I have 2. I don't know why I put him here because he's 9. 9, 2, 5, 7, and then 6. It's 13. 13. Okie. Listo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I wasn't even doubling my. I forgot to double my thing on that last turn. My flamingos. Oh no, I did. I doubled this. I meant that was 6. Okay, so 3. And then you got 1. So you can either do 1, you can double it, or you can put one of these back inside your bag.
No, I can't.
Okay. Then you're exhausted. This is your exhausted.
No.
You want to double him then?
Never mind. This is until we get to the pool. The pool.
Okay, yeah. So you can put one of these back in your bag, or you can double him.
Double him.
Right, so 1, 2.
And him.
He stays. Right, next up. 1, 2, 3. 2. So mine doubles because of my flamingo. So that is 4. 4. And then yours is. You're gonna double them again.
Let's see.
Yeah, 1, 2. So you're on the forge. One, 2, 3. Double. Double, double. Daily double. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can keep going if you want to try to take me out. You want to try to take me out?
0.
Yeah, but that allows you to look in your bag for a specific pile. You can discard that and choose the tile. No. Do you want to discard it and look for a specific one?
Sí.
Okay, so you discard him, so he's just going now. And then you just look for a specific tile, and then you put that in its place. So that is 3. Plus you activate your ability, which is...
If you have an active Sword of Hope chip, you might lose 1 unit from a region to place allies into that region.
Well, you're already there. So that would work really good on the next battle, because then you could just move her ahead. So 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're at the forge. You gonna keep going?
The last one.
See? You know?
Locura.
All right, so you lose your supporter. So that is actually the end. You just busted. This one, unicorn. You painted him, or I painted him.
did.
Somebody painted
This
him.
one you did.
All right, so you busted because you busted. Well, unless you want to use your shield, you busted.
No shield.
Since you busted, then you don't get any of the benefits. So you don't get the shields, you don't get points, you don't get anything when you bust. All right, so I win this one. So I go there. I get ocho. Where am I at? I'm way up there. So I go to 50. Oh, there is no 50. I guess that's 50. So actually you'd be one less because there was no 50. All right. I stood up my castle, so I'm good. All right. Quest. Oh no, you can't do quest because you didn't win. All right. So now we do this one. I have 2, 3. Oh, that's not very high. And then you have Alice's 6, 7, 8. All right. Okay, he's coming back down here.
Did they come? No.
No. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So, 3 para mí. 1, 2, 3. And my next one's double. 1 for you. Guess I could have been doing that the whole time instead of your.
Oh,
I think that was part of our time of doing things was that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I got my madness. So I get, and that doubles. So I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you get 1. And then you can move. What did that let you do? When played, you may move one of your supporters from one region to any other region. So basically, you take any of your supporters and move them to this region or that region. So you have him. That's really all you have.
the guy.
So put him up. All right. Oh, smile. When you play the smile, roll the die. I forgot to roll the die. Just roll off. Is there any reason to do any more? I'm trying to see if there's a reason for me to try to forge something. I don't want to bust. Oh, I'm not gonna bust. I got plenty of kitties. Although this might happen, everything has to come back into my bag. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1 kitty. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's a big battle because there's 12. It's for 12 points. 1, 2, 3.
What happens if I complete this? What does this bug in?
That means I'll have to pull it up just to be sure which ones go back. That isn't busting. That means that you have to put back into your bag. I think it's your active ones, not your exhausted ones. A refreshing bag. When they place a madness chip in the last space, fourth space, refresh all madness and exhausted chips by placing them back into your bag immediately. If you bust and this chip fills your madness chip area, first move. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of good for you. That kind of puts all those back into your bag.
Oh, is this exhausted?
Yeah. The bookshelf. Thank you. See, that's kind of and all your madness. See, that's why it's good for you because you got all those other chips back. Those are your 3s. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just did the same thing. Oh, I forgot. Well, no, I'm in the lead, so I don't get my bonus. Right? Did you double him? Oh, now you're tied with me. So 0, so that allows you to search. We're running down on battle, so again, you can discard that and choose a specific one if you want.
Oh, no quiero.
All right, so I get 1, 2. One, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Madness.
Oh, madness. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Madness. Oh, I'm running out of kitties.
Dos.
Yeah, if you're gonna double it.
Oh, I think I was. Did I?
No, you caught up with me, and then that was my last one with my 3. One, 2, 3.
Dos madness.
Okay.
Dos madness.
Yeah, so you get rid of 2 blues. Mm-hmm. And forge is 1. One, 2, 3. Gosh. What do I got left? Oh, I got 1 guy left.
3.
Yeah. Oh, 3 for you. Yep. And then you get your, at the end, if you have an active sword, you may lose 1 unit from a region to place Alice in that region. So basically that's going to allow you to put Alice in the final region, which basically is going to almost give you that one. This is the push your luck part. Do I risk it? You're so close to me. Listo? 1, 2, 3. You want to win it? You can keep going. You don't have to.
No.
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that would give you points if you win, because you'd be able to set that up. All right. So I get 12, which puts me at 1, 2, puts me at 12. And then you get half of that, so you get 6.
So you passed me a long time ago for lots.
No, I just passed you on this one. Do that. Quests in the meadow of flowers?
No.
You have a meadow of flowers over there.
But
Oh, you needed to end on a forge. Yeah. Forge action, which technically is not going to help me at all anywhere. Well, yeah, this will help me because you lose points for shards. So that gets rid of that 1 shard and allows me to upgrade my last upgrade. I can't forge with her, but at the end I get 1 VP for her, and I didn't land on a forge, so I can't forge with her. Okay, as Final Lucha. So you have what? Oh yeah, you get to move Alice. No, lo siento, mismo. I knew this game was long. I didn't know the game was this long. So you have 6. Your dormouse is what, 1? 6, 7. The Chica, which you only have for the 1 round, is 1. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and you put the walrus in there too. 11, 12. Whoa. And then all I got is my castle for 2.
you got Tico.
That's all. I just got me castle. No,
You
my,
have a cat.
yeah, my castle. Oh, the cat doesn't count for anything. Well, that kind of, yeah. No bueno. Okay. Listo? I have 1 cat. Yeah, so basically if I draw madness, I'm kind of out. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You win by default now. Just because that was my last one. All right, so you win. That didn't even need to go any further because you were already past the dude. 1, 2, 3. You are on the forge action though. Is there anything that you can forge? Yeah. So if you forge here, that gives you 4 more. So where are you at? There's out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get 10 for that. So that puts you at 23. And then I get inhabitants, so I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is Siakabom. Yep. All right, so now we score up our objectives. So I get 3 points for completing this objective, which is to have 3 Wonderlands.
Me objective. Well.
Oh, we'll get it. So 1, 2, 3. And I had completed this oddest of the odds, so I get 3 more. 1, 2. Por favor, Duchess. Escucha. Excuse. So that's that one. And then this one, I don't get the top because I didn't complete that, but I did get 7 flamingos. So I get 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. And then this one here, I completed the top already, but same thing. I had the flamingos, so I get 3, and then the bonus for doing both, so it's technically 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. And then as the last thing, do they actually mention scoring on here? No. Gotta make sure we're getting all the scoring right. Scoring on the back? No. Wizard, battle, here, found corner. Start with base BP, we did that. Add 3 to 6 for each castle, depending on where you are. Note for 2-player games is different. See page. No. Oh, because the difference is because they have to be standing up. Okay. So castles, we already did this. We got to do your quest. What do we want me to do? Mine all completely. So I'll do my castles and then we'll do yours. Okay. So castles, I unlock the castle upgrade. So I get 4 points per castle that I have standing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is all 4 of them. So that gives me 16. So 40. So that gives me 50. So 100. Lo siento, Alice. Es mi culpa. Okay. So now we do your quests. All of them.
I didn't.
No, it doesn't matter if you completed the top part. That's just to get the extra 3. It's just did you do the bottom?
Oh,
So,
see, complete 3 forged tracks.
You only completed 2, so no.
Oh,
You're close.
end game. 4 or more cards with any chip.
Yeah, so you have look at your cards over there. Do you have 4 that have the wild on it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. So you get 3 out of that. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now these are the ones you completed, right? So you'll get the bonus if you got the bottom right. All 4 upgrades, no. So you don't get the bonus.
But I got this already,
Yeah,
right?
we already did that one.
4 or more Tea Party cards with 3 supporters.
I think you did. I think you were at 3 and then you got 1 more.
No. Cinco?
No. Oh.
No?
Oh, it has to have 3 or more supporters. Okay, I thought it was just supporters. Yeah, you're right. It's got to be 3 or more. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good one for me. Because that's all I got was supporter cards. So, no on that one. Okay, with
That one I
no
got.
supporters. Okay, that one you definitely got. All right, so you get 6 for that.
Let me make sure. 1,
6.
2, 3. Yes.
4, okay. And the next one.
3 or more different for alloy chips.
1, 2, 3. These are the ally chips. So you had 3.
I don't know.
She's a faction chip. So you get that though. So that's 6 there. So that puts you at 30, 38. And then your castles, you did the castle upgrade, so you get 4. So you got 1, 2, 3. So you get 12. So that puts you at 38 plus 2 is
40.
40 plus 10 is 50. So you technically got to 100 as well. Now, the minuses. There are minuses. All right. Lastly, subtract 1 VP for each madness shard. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's why I got rid of that last one. I was like, well, if I can forge something, what can I do? And I was like, here, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to get rid of the one shard.
But I didn't really worry about that.
Well, it's not something that you necessarily think of. So, all right. So there we go. That is Wonderland's War.
So you won?
I won by a whole 2 points after all of that. So I get the medal. I won after those points. So let's go ahead and flip over the camera.
That was fair.
All right. So there we go. So first thing is to let you guys know this is the deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition, of course, has the mini Toras. We also were playing with the promo pack that was used for shipping. It is available in the current Kickstarter. You can get that promo pack as well. We are also playing with the chip upgrade. So instead of cardboard, it's this. Normally you would get standees instead of miniatures. Your castles, you get your castles. And then these would just be regular meeples instead of being in the shape of the characters. So what did you think of the components?
Well, with what you're saying, these are very, very good.
Very good.
I like the components. I don't know if the board is too big, but I mean, you kind of need everything.
And this is just 2-player. Well, I was thinking that when we set it up, because again, anytime we have to set up a game and the board fills up our entire table, I'm like, does it need to be that big? But you think about it, we were filling up some of these spaces at 2-player. If this was 5-player, those spaces, you kind of need that space.
I think that these don't have to be this big also.
The tarot cards for their abilities, yeah, they're kind of big. Now, I guess the reason they did is because the tarot cards for the tokens, it's because you put all the tokens on top of it. But same difference, you don't necessarily need to put the tokens on top of it. You could leave it in the tray and just pull them out when you need them. So things are a little bit big. I always say that anytime a game takes up a Jasper table size, that's a big game. Similarly, and it's as you saw, we kept having to reach back. This is just stupid. Like, I get it. It's the size of the box. Publishers, stop doing that. It doesn't matter if the rulebook floats around inside the box. It doesn't need to be as big as the box. I can't use this while playing a game. This is impossible to use while playing a game. And it's just stupid. And most of it, there's not a lot of rules in here, right? There's a lot of good examples. I like that, but you've got at least 6 pages with examples this big. That's not needed. Oh, and we lost the... Welcome back. There's the brightness. The brightness went away because it was another thing. I get it, and that's one of the things that drew me into this is the art and the graphics on this is beautiful. Like, this is one of the best looking games. I backed this game not knowing anything about games. This was one that I was able to late pledge for. And again, I knew Skybound from Skybound Comics, so that made sense. Now, of course, it's just Druid City has it. The art did draw me in, and I get that's probably why this is so big. They want to showcase the art and showcase things off. That's why all this is big. They want to showcase that. But I think, it's too late now that it's made. But I think that, any future game, please make a smaller rulebook. Be considerate of the size of the rest of the components for your table. I don't know if we'd be able to get 5 people around this table to play this game. I don't know, just because it's so big.
Yeah.
But everything else is great. I like the components. The ally cards, we played with a set. There's actually 4 different sets of ally cards. So that's a lot of variety there. We also played with the promo cards for the I mentioned, but I played with the promo cards for the Wonderlandians. So again, that's a little bit of variety that you can add in there. I would like to see more variety in those Wonderlandian cards. The current Kickstarter doesn't have that. It has one more, I think, card mechanic. But I think having more of that would give you some more variety, make the game different. Next are the mechanics. So the mechanics that we talked about, right, was three. Let me have a little bit less. Three things, right? Is push your luck, bag building, and area control. So what did you think of each of those three things?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did you like the concept of getting better tokens and building up your bag?
Well, yeah, that is.
You did a much better job than I did.
Nah.
Meh.
There is something, and it's just I don't know how I did it. I didn't feel like I was actually working for this.
That you had a goal in mind, even with the quests.
Well, I was working for the quests. Yes, I didn't want to be. I mean, I wanted to get these points and all that, but in the area control, I was kind of lost.
Yeah, the only thing for me for the area control is the area control aspect really comes down to it's not necessarily who had the most, supporters in there, because these were just taken out with your badness chips. It was really the Wonderlandians. Whoever had the Wonderlandians in there, or wherever the leader was, seems to be like almost, I can't say impossible to win, because you caught me on the track almost when I had so much over here. So the area control, it is area control. You're trying to have the most in a location and then win that battle. And that's how most area control games are. Smash Up, on the other hand, is area control by just placing the points to see then who gets the most for the points. The bag building, I don't know what I was missing, or Audrey was just getting all of the upgrade cards first. But I had nothing, I had added barely anything to my bag. And then when I didn't have as many forges as you did, so I didn't unlock all of my level 3 tokens. So I'm thinking I just went the wrong route the way I was doing my upgrades compared to you.
I think that there was no. I don't know. Maybe I did wrong, probably, but like I didn't have a challenge.
There was no challenge in doing it. What we were doing.
In what I was doing, I must. I probably was doing it wrong. I don't
think the game is really that complex. I don't feel like it's a complex game. Again, the rules themselves, even as big as they are in this rule book, only take up like the actual rules and how to play the game is before it teaches you how to do the war phase, right? When it just goes through. The Tea Party effects, war phase is like page 13. That was with like a 3 page of setup. Battle outcome is like 2 pages. And then they have the battle examples. So like, it's only 15 pages of rules. There's not a lot of rules. Minus, like I said, the 3 extra pages and things being oversized.
It looks like it is like a lot. And it was a lot to do like the faces. The faces, the first one, the party here and all that. It's like, I mean, it was too long.
Yeah, and that is
for
one,
what the challenges I
what you
would
wanted
expect.
to be able to do. Yeah, and that's one thing that I saw another reviewer say the same thing, was that for a bag builder, it's very long. And I think the reason it's also long, because area control games are long to begin with, because you have to keep battling over and over and over again to have an outcome, have a winner, until somebody basically says, I don't want to fight anymore, right? So like that one battle we had over here in the meadow, that was like our longest battle. We just kept going and going because I was trying to get to the 25. Because if I got to 25, that's game, right? I win that automatically, right? So it does run long, and I don't know what would bring that down a little bit. We do have to get 5 cards instead of 4 in a 2-player game. So that is one thing that extended the time. It's having to go that extra time. I think not knowing exactly what all these cards did took time because we had to look at each card, remember what each card did, understand what each card did. And then the same thing with the battles, calculating the amounts, pulling the chips, just the upkeep. It may get faster. I don't know. I don't know if it gets faster with more. The last thing is to press your luck. I felt that just because my bag was so bad, right? Because I had so few other chips. I felt like I was going to be
did not
pulling.
feel it because I
was
never.
going to be pulling. You didn't pull these until almost that last round.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
And I
because we
never
went
like
deeper.
really feel that like I had to worry
About losing
about
anything.
that or getting these things. What are
Getting-
these for, by the way?
I'm thinking the big ones. So there's big ones and there's little shards.
Oh.
I'm thinking these are probably supposed to be 5s for when you're playing a larger player count. I think they're just supposed to be count as 5s. I mean, I like each of the mechanics. I just don't know if I like how they all went together. So the next is the difficulty. I don't think there's a lot of difficulty. I think there's a lot of strategy. Like, there's a way that you're supposed to play this, and I don't think we understood how we were supposed to play this. We've never played a bag builder. We barely ever play area controls. A lot of time, area control doesn't work at 2 players, which we'll get into in a minute. But I don't feel like the difficulty was too high. I mean, I would put it maybe like a 2.5. I don't think it's that difficult.
That's what I don't know. Well, if I like it or not. I was, again, like doing, or you were doing a lot of things for me, and I never felt like, wow, I need to get this or I need to do this so I can
Do this to get this.
save this and
Like your worker placement games you like. You like point salad games, right? Like, not point salad. You like games with the worker placement and the stuff like that to where you can go out and do lots of stuff, and every time you go somewhere you feel like you're accomplishing something or you're gaining
yes,
something.
of course, yeah.
And here, you putting your people out.
I don't know if
you
it
didn't-
is just like
You didn't feel like putting these guys out on the board was doing anything. You didn't feel like adding a chip to your bag was
Exactly.
doing anything.
exact. So I don't know. Maybe the game is really interesting, and it was not for me to be playing on a Tuesday at 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m. Maybe. And that does play a factor, is of course getting tired. Next is fun at 2. The changes that they did, I don't feel like they're needed, right? The first one is the castles, right? To score the castles, where you have to score it twice. I don't know if that really is needed. The 5 cards instead of 4, like you said, that extended game time, so it made it longer. What was the other change? Having the 2 forge tokens at the beginning, I don't see why that's in there, but I mean, I guess it's nice. It gave us the ability to upgrade and forge a little bit earlier. The area control with limiting 1 more space did make it to where we were fighting more often, but I just can't say that this is good or isn't good at 2. Just because I think of all the issues we had while playing and the different things that we were confused about.
But imagine this tea party with more people.
Now, the benefit of more people in the tea party, and again, this comes down to...
Well, you get less
the
options.
cards, you get less options. That means more cards come out because every time somebody passes that, it refreshes all the ones that are gone. So, similar to every game we talk about where there is a market, having more people helps. Because maybe that's why we weren't able to build our bags as good. Because we weren't seeing... Look, all these cards... Oh, or I didn't shuffle good enough. Look, all these, look. All the cards we didn't get to were the ones that, there you go. You get 2 of the soul, 2 of the rooks, 2 of the creatures. So, like, they were in here. This one, you get one of the rooks, right? And put out 2 people. So I think maybe that was another thing, is we just had bad draws of the bag building. But again, more people would mean these cards are more likely to come out.
But I think this market was too big. I like markets, but what? We have maybe 4 or 5 options normally.
6 is usually the
I would
the
prefer,
top.
if this part was shorter
And
and
it
having
is
like
less.
maybe less
It is
options.
less, but only at 5 and 4. It doesn't take away any 4, 3, and 2. So maybe, like you said, maybe it would be better if these two weren't there, because that'll do two things. One, it will make less selection that you have to choose from. Two, it will force us to both have to go around, probably, because you have to get 10 cards. And if you take out 2 more, you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You only have 9.
Which is still a lot.
Which is still kind of, maybe get rid of 3.
I think.
Yeah, maybe make it 8, because then both people were almost guaranteed to have to go around to roll, get the shards. Because like you said, you didn't see the reason for the shards, but that was so that way more of the madness tokens get put into your opponent's bag if they take more shards or you take more shards. I don't know. We would have to play it again.
Yeah.
If you guys have played it at 2 players and think we did something wrong or we're not seeing something, of course, definitely let us know in the comments. But as of right now, I can't say I would recommend it at 2. But then again, I don't know if we would ever play it at 3 or 4. And I hate to say this would be a game that, we play, we get the new expansion, we play with the new expansion and realize it's not for us. Because everybody's loving this game. But I don't know if they're loving it at 2 players. Last is the theme, which is Alice in Wonderland. That's really the theme. It's Alice in Wonderland. What did you think of the theme? Do you know Alice? I mean, in the cartoon and the new movies?
The new movies, no.
The Disney
I had
one
the
with
book
Johnny
and I
Depp?
was little, and yeah, the original. But I didn't really feel like the connection. I mean, maybe what the functions of this, the what is it, the abilities that it gives you,
or a little
yes.
bit, yeah. The characters, you get to see them on the board and you get to see them here.
I mean, that part, of
so
course.
Visually, you have the theme.
Visually, you do.
But you don't feel the theme when you're
feel
playing.
I'm sorry, but I did not.
Well, and that was one thing they mentioned is with this one, the theme is based on a story. And it's based on a comic. Not a comic, but a story. The book is in our deluxe edition. We didn't read that. I think I mentioned that when I did either the unboxing or the painting. When we were painting, I was like, oh, there's a book. If you want to get the theme, you're going to have to read this book. Because you don't know why are the Wonderlandians fighting. Like, because they're battling each other. It's not like you are Alice going up against the Queen of Hearts and her people or the Jabberwock, right? Now, yes, we could play against the Jabberwock and we could play against the Red Queen. But yeah, you miss some of that story, I think, if you don't read the book that they gave you, because it's not based on the actual storybooks. I like the theme. I like the Alice in Wonderland theme. I like the graphics and the pictures and what they're portraying here. But I think without reading that book, there's a little bit, like you said, disconnect of what's going on. See?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that is our first impressions and first playthrough of Wonderland's War. If you have any advice or suggestions or want to see us play it again, do what?
Subscribe.
Well, they gotta do something before if they want to tell us what we did wrong.
Comment.
But then if they want to see us play it again,
subscribe. Activate notifications. Follow us on social
media.
And
all that stuff. Well, until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.